What's going on, guys? Jim Game Guru. Okay, I'm going to be showing my age here a little bit, but I found this on Amazon. I got really excited about it. Do you guys ever remember playing paper football in middle school or high school? That along with like pencil fighting. Those are the two things that I used to do in middle school and high school. And I found this game online that someone basically took paper football and turned it into a board game. I kid you not. So I had to get it. I had to get it to see what it's all about. Man, I remember getting in so much trouble and having so much fun with paper football just in the classes right before lunch. That's when we'd play paper football. Right after we get done eating, we'd clear the table, play paper football on there on these long-ass tables. And I remember getting in so much trouble because the class before lunch, I was doing nothing but wrapping paper and making these little tight little paper footballs for the lunch period after. It's not your traditional board game, so this is not going to be for, hey, everybody who likes board games, play this. It's not going to be like that. I feel like this is more of a nostalgic item. It's more of a maybe board game / toy or something, but it's Flickit football. That's what they call it. So yeah, so let's dig in. I'm going to show you this. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing or following. I do have a giveaway for board games every single month, and this month's giveaway is Love Battle High School, and that giveaway is going to last until Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. So if you want to get into that entry for that giveaway, please click the link in the description to that giveaway and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and tear into the Flickit football. And like I said earlier in my introduction, this is not like a hardcore board game. This is not going to be for your general board game player. This is more of like a novelty item / toy that's kind of like a tabletop game, board game. But it's more for people that have nostalgia for paper football. I mean, that's what this is geared for, I think. Maybe the makers of this actually truly intend this to be like an amazing tabletop game. I don't know. But the only reason why I bought it because of the nostalgic factor. So you get a nice, pretty well-made board here of a football field. You have 2 end zones. You have this nice little field goal stand where you can put that on either end, I guess, when somebody's trying to flick the football through the field goal to get 3 points. And you have a bunch of footballs here. Look at this. So, and they're shaped just like paper football. Back in the day when we played paper football, they're the exact same shape. And they have the team's names. So like New York, Carolina, what do we got here? Kansas City, Minnesota. Most of them are in the right team colors. Seattle, Baltimore. And you can see they don't. This does not have the NFL license. So it doesn't actually have the NFL logos for the teams or anything like that. But it has the colors. It has their cities. And you get a ton. Look at them. I think it's like 1 for each team, probably. I don't know how many are in here, but it looks like a lot. At least a lot of your popular ones. You have a Dallas over here, you have Houston over here, you got a Miami over here. So yeah, quite a few of these. If you have the nostalgia for paper football, you remember that you hit the paper football across the table back and forth, right? One person hits it. Well, when we played it, we did, I think it was 2 hits. 1, 2. And then on your second one, you had to hit the edge of the table. So the football would go like on the edge of the table like this. And you had to run your finger across. And if it was over the edge of the table, but it was sticking to the edge of the table and it didn't fall off, then it would be a touchdown. So this game, though, I don't think it's 2 hits. I think it's 1 hit. Each person flicks the ball back and forth. And some of them these things don't actually move very easily on this board. You actually need to put quite a bit of force to flick the football back and forth across the field. There are like these little tiny little circles here, and it says a majority of the ball is circle, then you attempt a field goal. So I guess if you have the football in one of these circles, you can actually go for a field goal. You do have to try to get into the end zone to score 7 points. I don't know if it's a full, like the entire football has to be in the end zone, or if it's just the nose of the football has to be in the end zone. I didn't really see it in the instruction manual, unless I missed it. I mean, I quickly went through the instruction manual, but unless I missed it, I can't tell if it has to be full or no or just over. And I honestly feel like a game like this, you can probably just make up your own rules, like probably your own house rules. But yeah, they give you a lot of footballs. It's kind of cool. And the footballs are pretty decent quality. They're all they are is kind of like paper with like, I guess printed paper with like the lamination around them. And it's hard. They're hard, but they are a little bendy in a way too. So, I mean, not bad. Then you have this deck too. This is like your MVP game changer deck. And then I guess when you use these power cards, you can actually do things like this one says pick 6, add 7 points to your score. So that would be a turnover. Attempt 3 field goals, add points to your score. Fumble return, add 7 points to your score. So I guess this is how you do turnovers, a lot of these cards. Triple flick, use at any time once. Free end of game field goal attempt. Free halftime field goal attempt. In the zone, 10 flicks from the 50-yard line. In the zone, 5 field goal attempts. Wow. It says attempts are made from different 3-point circles. I'm not sure about the number of flicks, but apparently you can actually use this deck for like power moves, I guess, some kind of power move that during your match. You do have to keep your track of your own time in this game. So you have to use like your smartphone or some kind of a time device that you can say, okay, 5 minutes or 10-minute games, and then it ticks down. And then at the end, like you'll probably have to stop halfway for your halftime, and then have it again for your full game match. This is the instruction manual. It's nothing really to write home about. It's very, I feel like it's okay printed. It's definitely, I mean, it uses like magazine quality paper, but the print is not very good. It's almost like as if somebody put this in a LaserJet printer and just quickly at home and it packaged it up. But yeah, so the manual is it's very thin. It's only got 5 pages. And it tells you everything about the game. It tells you, about the MVP cards. It tells you about the scoring. It tells you about out of bounds when the ball goes out of bounds. It says right here, take turns with single flicks. So it is single flicks. So I guess if you use that one power card, you get 3 flicks to get to the end zone. So it says 5 to 10-minute gameplay seems to be the best when multiple players are waiting. If 5 minutes is selected, set timer to two halves basically. So yeah, so you have to have 2 halves in the game. So yep, so that's the manual. There is a scoring pad too right here. So you have the scoring pad where you can keep track of your scoring throughout the game. I don't know. This is one of the most confusing scoring pads because I can't tell how you keep track of it. I'm assuming all you do is you fill in the circle. So when you get when you get a touchdown, you fill in a circle. When you get another touchdown, you fill in a circle. When you get another touchdown, you fill in the next circle, and you keep doing that. And all it's doing is keeping track of your how many touchdowns you have, and then the same thing with field goals, and then you just add them up. I'm assuming that's what's happening here, but I don't understand why they have a line and you have to write the total because it keeps track of the total right there on the left side and on the right side. Okay, well, sure. It's got a decent amount of sheets here, so you can actually keep score for quite a few games if you decide to use this. I don't know. I feel like this maybe you don't need to use this. I mean, you can just easily keep track of the scoring yourself. But that's pretty much it. I mean, this is like one of those novelty things. I just had to get it. This is Flickit football. So, I mean, it's just a simple game. Flick the football back and forth. There you go. Ooh, I got a touchdown on that one. The person that gets the most points wins the game. I just want to show you guys this because I thought it was actually kind of cool and I had to pick it up. I just had to pick it up and take a look at it. But that's it, guys. I am Jim, the Game Guru. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.